Hey everyone, so welcome to this video again. So as we just created our first schematic which looked like that, and we also have created a PCB layout, right? And we don't really want to use that function right now. We want to just work on the schematic sheet and try to build our concept and our understanding of how these things works. So in the video, I feel like it's a very great way to start is only if I give you a good overview of it, and only if I just kind of like walk you through how you can add some components and maybe just somehow the wiring things work here. And then by step, I'm telling you, step by step, we're gonna build our concept. Okay, so welcome to this Learn Altium in 5 minutes. So this is the first interface you see, and always remember, please guys, always remember, so in here in the panel, if you don't see the project, right, so right now there is no project, nothing is showing up. So don't get scared, because you can just go to this panel section, click on the panel, and you can go to this project, and once you do it, you can see all of your project kind of listed down here. And this is the one we created. Make sure you save it. You can just do Ctrl and S to save it, and that's pretty much gonna save your schematic as well. Because remember, one time I had all my layout, sorry, my drawings here for the schematic, and I forget to save that. And guess what happens when you forget to save thing? It just goes away and you have nothing to do. So that was kind of like a one part of it. And make sure that I maybe didn't include it before. Make sure that you kind of make your project available on online. And the reason is because it's super important to have your project on online. So just make sure you have them on the online as well. So I just put my my schematic to the online, so it's now available if you want to believe from the cloud. So whatsoever, I might just skip this part because I just want to show you something. Whatsoever, when you open the schematic sheet, you get to see a lot of like cool things here, like an edit, view, project, which we're going to talk about, place, design, tool, simulate, report, things like that. But today we're more interested about this for you guys and the component section. So think about this way, that I'm just gonna import a component from the panel. So if you go to the panel, for example, we are going to have a separate video about the panel, the component. But for this one, we're just going to just show how the toolbars is, how you can basically plug and play and do something like that. So it's kind of a little, just don't really care about it for now. Just don't really care what is going on. I'm just going to try to add a component random a capacitor of 10 picofarad, and the way you can do it, basically clicking on it, and you can just do either place a capacitor and just like that. So this is how it is. I mean, definitely we're gonna have a separate video about how you can add components to it, but right now we're just going to talk about how you can use this toolbar that you can see on the top side to here. So right now we have our component, and if you click on the component, you do have some options. We didn't really care about it, but as you can see on this section, it's basically a simulation. So Altium has a inbuilt key side simulation, not the key side areas. It's a little different. It's really a little different, and that's a very different thing. We don't really need it for these particular cases. So think about, you want to add them together to a voltage source and a ground. So what you're gonna do is you can click here, and then you can click right click. So once you click the right click, you can add the place ground power port. You can just go down and place it here, and if you click on the right again or escape, you can get rid of that ground part as well. So now let's go again and add a 5 volts, just randomly 5 volts, and let's get here and just add this. Maybe here is probably fine. And now if you want to get out of it, you can either click right on your mouse, or either you can click on escape to get out of it. So once we have kind of like this thing, it's now very simple. All you have to do is just either you click Ctrl and W to start making the wire connections, or you can just simply go here, and you see this part, this guy, right click on it and just choose a wire, and then now you can start like hooking up from to each other. And there's so many things that you can do, like think about this way, like if I get out of it, if I click on Ctrl and W, I can make a wire connections a little like this. See how it's kind of a little bented, and all I'm doing is shift and space. So this is kind of a little more advanced, which we're going to talk about in the next video, but today's right now is all about how this thing works. And you can also add some kind of text, but basically right clicking on the A, you can just add some text if you want. Don't really care about it right now for now. Then we have our bars, and we do have the component part, and this is the part which is incredibly important, which is the alignment. There's a one big pain of the neck, seriously, is the grid alignment. Like in Altium, you really care about the grid, and the thing I'm talking about, the grid, is basically all of the horizontal line you see, like a little squarish stuff. That's all of the grid. So in Altium, you have to make sure that you have proper gridding system, okay? And the way you can add the gridding is basically just go to view and then click on it, and now here you can see the grid options, and then you get to decide what will be your grid size, or what are the grid size you want to work on, or things like that, which we're gonna talk about in the next video. But this is a little overview just to make you understand of what Altium does, or things like that, and how you can set different things up here. But that's it for the video. I know it's kind of over 6 minutes, but that's it. That's just an overview of it. Thank you for watching.